Love and hate. The two opposite poles, which are often two sides of the same coin, especially when it comes to someone or something we interact with every day. People are so different, and so are the tools we use, that sometimes it seems we come from different planets, like Mars and Venus. I'm sure that everyone here knows the title of this bestseller book by John Gray. Please raise your hand if you read it. Okay, not so many. So, the actual subtitle of this book is A Practical Guide for Improving Communication and Getting What You Want in Your Relationships. When I was reading this book, it came to my mind that a similar problem exists between Jira and its users. We spend at least 1/3 of our life at work, which inevitably makes us feel strong emotions about it. There surely are things in Jira that make some of us completely pissed off at times. But the question is, what's the source of this frustration? I think it's the same as the most basic problems in human relationships. No communication. It should be very natural for us that we need to communicate with other people, but very often we forget about it, especially when we don't see those people from the cubicle we're sitting in, and Jira becomes the central point of communication in our company. We forget about proper communication with our teammates, between customers and support agents, or even between analysts, developers and testers working on the same project. What's more, the tools we use every day can effectively block our attempts to interact with all these people. Let's look at a couple of examples. A year ago, I needed to order a new working laptop because my previous one had broken. I created a ticket on the service desk, but a few hours later, my manager Chris told me that as a marketer who works with visuals a lot of the time, I should have ordered a MacBook instead. I agreed with him and felt really glad that the company was willing to give me high-end gear. I came back to the ticket, and what could I do about it? Nothing. Simply because there wasn't such a thing like editing requests on the customer portal. But I knew there was a solution. A small but powerful app, Actions for Jira Service Desk. Thanks to this app, I could edit my request and order a MacBook, an ideal computer for my daily tasks. Our Jira admin added a transition to the workflow, selected the fields I could edit on the transition screen, and that was it. Problem solved. But there's more to it, apparently. Let's see another common communication bottlenecks. Everyone who's ever been in a long-term relationship with a woman knows this anger when she's asking too many questions, like, where have you been last night? Or, I've gained weight recently, haven't I? This is exactly the same in Jira. When we fill a form, we always have to scroll through all the fields on the Create screen. Most of them are not related to the exact issue we want to submit. But you know what? We also have a solution for this problem. There's a feature called Dynamic Forms inside extension for Jira Service Desk. And we also have a separate app, Dynamic Forms for Jira Software. The concept and configuration are identical in both apps. Thanks to them, you can show specific sets of fields or custom fields on the Create screen or the request form, depending on previous selections. As a Jira admin, first you should add all the needed custom fields to Jira and to the appropriate screens. The next step is to set up the configuration where you define which fields will appear after selecting each option on the master fields. In Jira Software, you can also show or hide tabs on the Create screen with our dedicated app. For example, this feature can give us the possibility of having one request type for all new hardware requests. If I need a mobile phone, the next question could be about the brand. If I choose a monitor, I'll be asked about its resolution. When I was ordering my MacBook, there were questions about technical parameters I need, like processor, clock rate, or disk storage. So this simple feature can greatly improve our customers' impression of filling in request forms. To maintain good self-esteem, women need to know they're attractive. Apart from signs of being liked they get from other people, they have to feel that they look beautiful and have some cool clothes in the wardrobe. Unfortunately, this aspect is often undervalued by men. Well, even Jira Service Desk comes with just a basic makeup package out of the box. But we can solve this problem as well with our brand new app, Theme Extension for Jira Service Desk. Our idea was to create a tool that offers lots of designing possibilities and is as close to plug and play as possible. So the first theme we introduced is based on cards, which represent request types. You select one of them, and then you can apply a default theme style that we've prepared or create your own from scratch by changing the colors, the fonts, adding custom graphics or even animations, highlighting the search bar, and whatnot. So we can really unleash our creativity and create a unique customer portal, like this one, or this one, or this one. The app opens an entire space of possibilities to thrill our customers with a stunning customer portal fully adjusted to our brand style. Okay, so there's still something to improve in our communication between teams. I'd like to ask you an intricate question. Have you ever been kicked out of your house by your own wife or husband? Raise your hand if you have. Okay, just kidding. Whatever the reason, it's never pleasant, trust me. Loneliness and rejection are one of the arguably worst feelings a human being can experience. So why do we do the same thing to our software testers by putting their work into an external tool? For our software project to be happy, we'd better let them come back home with another new app of ours, Requirements and Test Management for Jira. We've thoroughly analyzed the test management process from collecting requirements to going to production, and now we're sure that the best way to run a software project is to bring it all to a single tool, which is Jira. Basing the app's objects on Jira issues allows us to use its native features like workflows, JQL, Kanban boards, dashboards, or issue links for test management, which gives us better communication within the software team, easy progress tracking for the manager, and top traceability from requirements to development issues up to the defects. So, in this short presentation, I try to show you that relations between Jira and its users are often similar to human relationships. Both can be highly emotional. Sometimes they are very difficult and suffer from lack of communication. But in contrast to human relationships, most of our problems with Jira can be solved with the help of dedicated apps. At Divinity, for 15 years, we've been helping improve customer and agent experience through Jira Service Desk, let teams work faster and easier in Jira software, and bring requirements and test management right inside your Jira with both our products and services. In the book, which name I paraphrased in the presentation title, John Gray writes, "It's never too late to increase the love in your life. You only need to learn a new way to do it." I feel the same sentence can be reframed a bit and applied to Jira. I wish you much love for the projects you have at work every day. Remember that it's never too late to fix problems and make our teams work efficiently. I'm sure that Atlassian software with a couple of marketplace apps can help you achieve these goals. Thank you so much.